To go. Thank you. I'd like to call to order this Wednesday, August 5th, 2020, regular meeting of the Board of Education. Will you please call the roll?
Mr. Gomez?
Here.
Mr. Martin?
Here.
Ms. Moffitt?
Here.
Ms. Schofield?
Here.
Ms. White?
Item B, agenda. 1, motion to approve the agenda. It's recommended the Board of Education approve the agenda of the August 5th, 2020, regular Board of Education meeting. Action by the Board of Education in adoption of a consent agenda means that all items are adopted by one singular motion unless a member of the Board of Education, treasurer, or superintendent requests that any such item be removed from the consent agenda and voted upon separately.
So moved. I'll second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion?
Mrs. White is not here. Should we have another volunteer replace Mrs. White?
That'd be great.
I
Are
will
you the
go ahead.
volunteer?
I will volunteer to lead us in the pledge.
All righty. Thank you, Mr. Martin. Roll call, please.
Mr. Gomez?
Aye.
Mr. Martin?
Aye.
Ms. Moffitt?
Aye.
Ms. Schofield?
Aye. Item C, opening ceremony. Welcome. Our vision, Cuyahoga Falls City Schools, the hub of our community, committed to a culture of caring. We innovate, we create, we personalize education for all. And our mission, every student, every day, every opportunity. Item 2, informational items. This meeting is a meeting of the Cuyahoga Falls Board of Education in public for the purpose of conducting the school district's business. It is not a public community meeting, although there are opportunities for public participation. If an individual wishes to address the board regarding a topic found on the meeting agenda, the individual must send an email to boemeeting@cfalls.org. Following the introduction of the topic by the board president and followed by board discussion, the individual's comment will be read. If an individual wishes to address the board regarding a topic not found on the meeting agenda, she or he must notify the superintendent and/or board president of the topic no later than 7 calendar days in advance of the meeting. The comments of these individuals will be read during the board business portion of the agenda. In both cases, comments will include the name and address of the individual and be limited to 3 minutes. In addition, in public session, the board will not hear complaints about school personnel nor against any person connected with the school system. An unabridged board agenda for this meeting can be found on your electronic device at the address shown on the screen, soon to be shown on the screen, www.boarddocs.com/oh/cfalls/board.nsf. The next regularly scheduled meeting of the Cuyahoga Falls Board of Education is on August 19th, 2020 at 6 p.m. in the Cuyahoga Falls High School Library, 2300 4th Street. And now for our Pledge of Allegiance, Mr. David Martin.
Good evening, everyone. Please stand as you are able and join us in our pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Martin. Item D, presentation, Dr. Nichols.
Thank you, President Schofield, members of the board. We are blessed to have two of our most outstanding educators with us this evening, and we would like to recognize them for their accomplishments. First of all, Tara Gemmel. Tara, come on up. Yep, great to see you. Tara has been with Cuyahoga Falls City Schools for 11 years. Really? 11 years? My goodness. Those 11 years have been spent with our littlest black tigers in kindergarten. When she isn't taking care of our young ones, she is taking care of her 2 children and 3 dogs, which keep her very busy. Yes. Tara has a huge love for flamingos, which is something all of her students quickly figure out when they enter her classroom. I see your earrings. If you think her classroom has a lot of flamingos, she says you should see her house. Tara always thought it would be fun to write a children's book, and since she loves flamingos, she knew who would be her main character. After attending a literacy night at her son's school, she met a local author who explained the whole process and what she needed to do to publish her own book. Tara said she had a really fun time creating this story and working with the illustrator to capture the image of Fran. It was a wonderful experience for her, and she looks forward to her next book. Congratulations, Tara. Would you like to say a few words?
I had a wonderful time writing the book, and thank you for the recognition, and I have some more books to come. I can't wait to write them.
Outstanding.
Thank you.
We do have a certificate for Tara, and I'll read the inscription. This certificate is presented to Tara Gemmel in recognition of the publication of your first children's book, Flamingo Fran, promoting the joy of reading to young children and especially to your students at Preston Elementary School. Congratulations. Our next presentation is to Shannon Hoover. Shannon? Thank you for joining us this evening. Cuyahoga Falls High School intervention specialist, Ms. Shannon Hoover, is being recognized by the state support team, Region 8, as a finalist for the Franklin B. Walter Outstanding Special Educator Award. The SST 8 includes educators from Medina, Portage, and Summit counties. The Franklin B. Walter Outstanding Educator Award is presented to one educator from each of Ohio's 16 state support team regions who has made extraordinary contributions to the education of students with disabilities. Nominees for this prestigious award are recognized for outstanding work in one of three categories: high impact instruction, growing great schools, and systems leadership. Director Janine M. Sensati of the SST 8 team said of Ms. Hoover, "We were so impressed by all that we learned of your outstanding approaches for teaching students with moderate to intensive disabilities, as well as your creativity, positive attitude, and work ethic, that we are thrilled to honor you as our region's top special educator of the year." Cuyahoga Falls High School Principal, Miss Allison Bogdan, added, "Congratulations, Ms. Shannon Hoover. We will definitely be shouting this from the rooftops. I appreciate everything you do for our students and this community. Thank you." This year, under the current circumstances, the SST 8 will not be able to honor Shannon in person at local awards ceremony in Summit County or at the state level event hosted by the Ohio Coalition for the Education of Children with Disabilities. However, both SST 8 and OCECD intend to honor all nominees and the regional finalists with a certificate of recognition and on their website and social media. Congratulations, Shannon. We are incredibly proud of you and your dedication to the students of our Black Tiger family. Would you like to say something?
Well, like we always say together, right? So I would not be getting this at all without the team that I work on. So they also nominated me, so it's also their fault too. But we work together, just a great team. So I'm really happy and honored to receive this for Falls. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, we have a certificate, and I will read the inscription. The certificate is presented to Shannon Hoover in recognition of being selected as the State Support Team Region 8 finalist for the Franklin B. Walter Outstanding Educator Award for your exceptional teaching approaches, creativity, positive attitude, and dedicated work ethic. Congratulations. Mhm. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Item E, executive session. Pursuant to Ohio Revised Code, Section 121.22G1, it is hereby moved that the board adjourn to executive session for the purpose of considering the employment of an employee or official of the school district. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Gomez. Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Martin?
Aye.
Ms. Moffett?
Aye.
Ms. Schofield?
Aye.
Mr. Gomez?
Aye.